Nice defense, and we got a fast break situation here. That was number 31, Fred Haas, who's now leading the Essex break up the field. And he dishes it out to number 15. Essex still with the ball, chance to score. Here's 21, Travis Boone with a fake shot. No good. Just missed the cave. Oh, I'm sorry, check that. That was number 21, Gary Miller with a shot at home. Essex doing a good job of keeping the ball in play, however, and setting up their offense. Set us up that time by number 32, Travis Boone. There's Travis Boone. Missed the shot. Goes out of bounds. And I believe Essex will retain possession. Let's apologize for some technical difficulties. Don's working on his microphone right now. Let's see if we're back. 8:21 remaining in the first period. The score is 1-1. Essex now in scoring position. There we see number 21, Gary Miller, sophomore midi. Got a set by Boone that time. But right there was Fred Haas with the rebound and the score. Good job by Essex. Being patient on offense and working inside the crease area. No one gave him a run for his money, but he managed to get it by him. The score now 2-1, 8:10 remaining in the first period. Essex a very happy team, although it's still early on and still anyone's ball game. It's unusual to see Nassau give up a rebound in front like that, but they really do a nice job of keeping people off their crease. And that's a big goal for Essex right there. Essex doing a good job of rotating defensively. Nassau looks a little bit frustrated offensively. They're not scoring as easily as they did against Herkimer yesterday. Jared Muley comes up with another face-off on the day. Number 20, Kevin Bottle. That's the man they want to keep the ball to. He does a great job of setting up the offense. Great shot that time. Shot off the stick of number 33, Jared Muley. Jared Muley works so well shooting his corner shots. He likes to rotate around the crease area and shoots the corner shots. That time he did a great job putting it in. The score outside is 7:37 remaining in the first period. Close game, John. These are two evenly matched teams, I see. No question about it. Essex, as Bob mentioned, they're coming out. They're not intimidated at all by Nassau. They feel they have as much chance or right to win this game as anyone else, and they're going for it right here. Fighting now for the face-off. I believe Nassau came up with it. Brendan Cody came up with the loose ball. Cody's an excellent face-off man. He does a good job of fighting for the ball and coming up with it. Ball behind the cage now. John Salerno. Salerno trying to work his way up front. Good job by Gary Brown defending him on the line. Beautiful. That's the stick of John Finnegan. Finnegan with his first goal of the day. We're scoring out 3-2. Essex. Nassau up by 1. 7:08 remaining in the first period. Sanders really didn't have a chance on that goal. The feed came right into the crease, and Finnegan took the shot off before Sanders had a chance to turn and set up. That's the sort of thing that can kill you. It really was downfall of the Herkimer team yesterday. All right, we'll be taking you now to Mike Brown down in the field.
Real quick injury status or update on the Nassau injury. As you can see in the background, Don Askey of Nassau sustained an injury to his knee. However, assistant coach would not comment as to what kind of injury, if it was on impact or due to a stick or from anything of that nature. But we'll get details on that as they become available. Back up to you, Don and John.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mike. Taking it back now to game action. Nassau once again in a scoring position. Working their offense. There we see number 14, Steve Coffey. Coffey dishes off to Brendan Cody. Cody now settling down. Trying to work inside. Takes a shot. Beautiful save on the part of the goalie Sanders. Essex now possession of the ball. Ball's down. Nassau comes up with it. Nice set by G. Brown. He's a good tough player on the long stick. He likes to hit people. He likes to force strong ball opportunities. Let's see if Essex can action back on that goal as they have all day today. Essex back in scoring position, taking their time, settling things down. likes to isolate and take the ball one-on-one to the cage. He's got a nice shot, and he has confidence that he can beat just about any defender and get a nice shot off. How important is it, I know the team concept is very evident in lacrosse, but how important is it to have a good one-on-one player like you would in basketball? Well, if you have that, you just have the luxury of looking to a man who has a lot of confidence in his ability in a clutch situation, whereas some teams, if you can shut down their big player, the team falls apart. That type of offense is pretty structured, and you really don't notice a lot of people. Out of all their players, Boone is probably the biggest one. Earlier on, we just saw a beautiful over-the-shoulder pass between Travis Boone and Gary Miller. That's a team that has very good fundamentals. It's definitely key, as I said earlier, in a game like this. Fundamentals have to be there. There's no excuse for mishaps or miscalculations due to mental errors. Fundamentals, they should be set in the players' minds by now. This is national championship. It's all on the line right here. Yodineta with the ball now, working his way through Nassau's defense. We had a loose ball. Dan Goldman comes up with it. He passes up top. Travis Boone. Boone taking his time, working his way off the midfielder from Nassau. Nice check by Murray there. Murray appears to be an excellent all-around player. He plays well at both ends of the field. He does a good job. All right, now here's his break opportunity for Nassau. Let's see if they can capitalize. John Salerno with the ball now for Nassau. Goes behind the cage to John Finnegan. Finnegan working his way outside. There's Baudo, the real quick fire starter for this team. Kevin Baudo, the man to watch. Shot right past Sanders. Nassau jumps out to a 2-goal lead early on. 4:16 remaining in the first period. The score now 4-2. Kevin Baudo does a great job of using his one-on-one ability, his speed, and his quickness. He wanted that shot all the way, threw it right by the goalie. Great job by Kevin Baudo. One of the leaders of this team. Baudo put the ball in a perfect position right next to the pipe and really made it hard for Sanders to do anything about that. Excellent shot. How important in a game like this is it for the goalies not to become frustrated when they get a couple of goals by them? That's really key. Sanders right now has to keep his composure. Lacrosse is the sort of game where 10, 20 goals, it's quite a few goals scored in a game, so you can't let one or two early on frustrate you and affect your play late in the game. They need Sanders to keep the bet in there. Good job by the long kick defenseman right there. Loose ball, fighting to come up with it now. Thought after status. Some hitting going on down there. Nassau comes up with it. Sendamanis. Nassau now working the ball back down their side of the field. Time for them to give Essex defense a little run. Basically, Nassau doing a good job of rotating towards the middle, looking for the open shot. Something that they did well against Herkimer yesterday. Salerno now behind the cage with the ball. Goes up front to Sendamanis. Casey Herzinger doing a good job setting up the play. He might take the shot here. Oh, good pass to the middle of Salerno. He just missed it. Let Nassau have that ground ball and contest it, and if they're going to keep doing that sort of thing, it'll be a long game for Sanders in the net. They have to pick up the ball in front of the goal. Salerno once again with the ball, throws it up top. Oh, G. Brown made a beautiful overhead. Oh, what a hit. What a hit by Donnie Finnegan. Nassau still with the ball, going toward the cage now, number 23, Sendamanis. Great save. Ball down, Nassau comes up with it, Ed Larson. Good fake by Herzinger, what a pass. Herzinger passes right over to John Schaefer. Schaefer puts it in, Nassau off with a 3-goal lead. 2:20 remaining in the first period, the score now 5-2. A beautiful pass by Herzinger, faked the shot, hit the man cutting towards the middle. A great play by Nassau right there. Herzinger on that play froze his defense Johnson with the fake and was able to get off the pass without having anybody slapping his arm, which is the sort of thing that can make your pass go wide to the side. So the fake was really key to that play because he froze his defenseman and allowed him to get off the pass uncontested to a man point blank on the goal. Timeout call now by Essex. You know, Herzlinger reminds me of like a point guard in basketball, sort of like a Magic Johnson, where he sets up his players, he fakes, he strides, he dishes off, and he sets up his teammates for scores. He does an excellent job of doing that. At this point, we're not sure what the injury was to Nassau player Don Askey. They're icing his leg down. Seems to be in some pain over in the sideline. I'm sure he's with his fellow teammates in spirit, though, Josh. Oh, no question about it. When you get this far into the season where you're on the threshold of a national championship, it's got to kind of take you out of your beach ball to be injured. The way he was injured, though, I do not believe he'll be able to come back. He was limping as he came off. He's down on the sidelines now holding his legs, as you see the officials there. I don't think he's going to be able to come back, and that's got to hurt emotionally, but you have to kind of keep your chin up and root for your teammates to come out with the win. It's still your national championship. Clouds moving in now, losing our touchdown. As the players set up their face-off. 2:20 remaining in the first period. We have a lot of things coming up for you at halftime. Make sure you stay tuned here to Channel 10, HCTV. Essex needs to come up with this face-off and get a break opportunity going. They're down 3 goals. They can't afford to get down by any more. Good fake that time by Boone, but he lost the ball. Essex comes up with that face-off. Loose ball, still fighting for it. Looks like Nassau may come up with it. Nassau goalie Rich Venter has a great job by Kyle Kennan saving the ball and dishing it to his teammate. He saw Salerno try to dish it to Muley, who had a great break opportunity, but he lost the ball on the way. Patrick was offside on the play, and they'll be man down. Once again, it's a typical situation that you cannot get into it with the Nassau team. You cannot go man down on these guys. Your defense has to be a lot quicker because with the sharpshooters that they have, Salerno, Herzlinger, Muley, the list goes on and on. I think anytime they get a man-up situation, they lift their chops with the shooters that they have. The key to a man-up, too, is the way they move the ball around and make the defense rotate. Because the ball moves faster than your feet do, and sooner or later they get a point-blank shot. They saw Herzlinger doing a good job of getting shot off. Unfortunately, he was inside the crease, and that's a violation. Not to understand that the player can shoot anywhere within the crease circle, but he cannot go into it or fall into it. Is that correct? He may fall into it after the goal scores, if the shot's already off. However, if he slips in there before the shot, it is a violation in the crease. There you saw the Essex goalie, number 1, Jeff Sanders, number 1 for the goalie for the Essex team, come running up the field and start a fast break. As we saw the highlights at the top of the show, he did a good job of that, came all the way up the field, set up his teammates for a score. Essex, they're not afraid to use their goalie to set up their plays. They have a lot of confidence in him, and I think it works to their advantage. Sanders drew a slash penalty on the play, so Essex will be man up now for a minute. Bring the ball back into play now for Essex. Number 21, Gary Miller, sophomore midi. Miller setting up his offense. This is off to Travis Boone. Boone just coming on the field now. Essex working the ball around, still down 3 goals. Nassau comes up with it. That time they had the opportunity to score. They got the ball into number 10, Joe Denena, I believe his name was. He had a good shot on goal opportunity, but he lost the ball. Carries it down. Oh, nice pass to John Salerno, but Salerno lost it. Great scoring opportunity there. Nassau once again with the ball. Nassau's really impressing me defensively. They had a lot of opportunities, as you see. Gerard Muley score, I believe, his second goal of the game. But what I was going to say, Don, was that they're doing a good job on both ends of the field, especially their team defense protecting the crease area. Gerard Muley, an outstanding player. Nassau jumps now to a 6-2 lead over Essex. 48 seconds remaining in the first period. Essex can't get frustrated in a situation like this. They played well early on. They can't get worn out in this game. When you Bob, when you get down, say 4 goals early in the game, I'm sure it's very important, as I said earlier, to not get frustrated, not only for the goalie but for the entire team as well.
Right. What you want to do is keep your team's composure. Lacrosse is a game that's played in spurts. Usually you score 2 or 3 goals at a time. Maybe the other team comes back, scores another 2 or 3. So you don't want to get into a panic situation and get away from your game plan. You want to stick with what you do best. And Essex needs to settle up here, get the ball back to their middies, and work their offense. The holding penalty on Nassau. 9 seconds remaining in the first period.
Blair kind of grabbed the stick of Joe Denena, kind of threw him to the ground there. Can't do that.
Essex will probably hold the ball for these 9 seconds and come back with a man up for 51 seconds to start the second period, which will also benefit them because they don't have to take a face-off if they have possession during a penalty when a period ends. So they'll have possession of the ball to start the second period.
That's the end of the first period. The score is 6-2. Nassau, 4-goal lead. Playing a tough game. Excellent first period by Nassau. They did a good job. They got down by a couple of goals earlier by Essex, but they were able to come back, use their team offensive and defensive strategy, and that's worked to their advantage. That's why they're up 4 goals so far.
Both teams now talking about the first period. Nassau, I'm sure they're happy with what they've done. They can't let it go yet. It's still anyone's ball game, only going into the second period now. Essex down 4 goals. They can make that up fairly easily. They've got great shooters. So right now, we'll be kicking you down to the field once again to Mike Brown, and he's got a very special guest with him today.
Thanks, Don and John. And now I'm sitting up in the stands with my mom and dad. They came down for the game today, and thanks, Dad. You're welcome here. Thanks, Mom. Also, earlier today, you had a chance to see the truck that we used to put the production together. What do you think about that? You finally seeing what your money's going to for my college education. Right? No, I think it's great, Mike. It's really great, you know. How was the drive up today? Beautiful. Great. Nice day to drive up. And you, Mom?
I'm freezing to death. It's cold in Herkimer.
It's just as cold in Glens Falls, too, huh?
No, actually, it was warmer there, I think. Yeah.
And this is a new game to you. I mean, you've seen me play
It is.
sports in high school, but how about lacrosse?
I've never seen lacrosse. I'm trying to figure out what all the rules and regulations are.
Okay.
It's a rough game.
All right. Well, thanks a lot. And with Mother's Day nearby, I'd like to wish my mom a happy Mother's Day. Back to you, Don and John.
Oh, the one and only Mike Brown. The one and only Mike Brown. Mike, we love you. I'd like to say hi to his parents, Colin and Becky. They came down from Glens Falls today, enjoying the game. I've met them several times. They're really 2 beautiful human beings, and to produce someone like Mike, they must be beautiful human beings.
We got a stretcher on the field, possibly for the injured Nassau player. John Askey.
Looks like his day is going to be done. They're going to take him back, probably used to a local hospital to get him some medical attention. My guess is that it's a very bad sprain.
They've got a splint for a leg. Tough way to end the season.
A good job by Nassau utilizing their lawn stick defenseman and getting the ball up the field.
Taking you back now to game action. Nassau once again in scoring position. It's checked by the Essex defenseman there. Essex has a possible break here. Got a speed on the midfield.
Another update on the injury on Don Askey of the Nassau Lions, an injury sustained to his knee. It has not gotten any worse. There you see some of the paramedics from MOVAC, the local Mohawk Valley Ambulance Company, who are attending to him. They will be taking him off the field in a stretcher. I've been told by one of our field producers down here that the extent of the injury is not that bad, so we wish him well. Back to you, Don and John.
All right, thanks a lot, Mike. Essex now in scoring position, working their offense. Good job by Muley forcing the loose ball.
So you see Nassau's goalie, Rick Vector, on his way upfield. Long pass down to John Finnegan. Finnegan loses it.
a little bit more aggressive coming up with the ground ball. That's so important in a game like this. Now they have a scoring opportunity. Herzlinger's going to try and set something up.
Herzlinger going behind the cage.
Good pass.
Up front.
Great pass.
Coffee puts it in. The score now 7-2, 13-17. Remaining in the first half.
Herzlinger and Coffey worked very well together, as you saw. Herzlinger did a good job of seeing him cut towards the middle. Coffey made a great catch and put it in the goal. Great job. Well, with a 5-goal lead, you have to look for Essex to start maybe making some changes offensively, especially with the way Nassau's defense is playing, and defensively as well, as far as protecting the crease and getting some long sticks from the defensemen to force the ball away.
Yeah, Essex seems to be a little bit frustrated offensively. The last time they had the ball, one of their attackers tried to force the play. Maybe made a play he shouldn't have made, should have pulled out a little bit and got the ball to a midi maybe. But the Nassau defense is really starting to shut down Essex attacking. Nassau playing a very tough game once again here in scoring position. We see Nassau. Salerno off the Coffey.
Coffey doing a good job being patient, waiting for the open man, not forcing anything. That's so important. That's what Nassau does best.
Coffey took a hit, loose ball. Essex comes up with it. Ball down once again. Salerno took a tumble trying to get to it.
Nice steal by the long stick defenseman.
Ball picked off by Nassau defenseman Pat Blair. Blair went up, shot attempt from Salerno.
Good save by the goalie that time. Essex needs to capitalize on their breaking opportunities, especially 5 goals down.
Travis Spoon's going to try to make something happen.
Great job by Pat Blair coming up with the ball, using his long stick to his advantage. Some good hitting going on down there. It's a hard-hitting game.
Essex comes up with it. Joe DiNenna. DiNenna with a bad pass out to Fred Gephardt.
Gephardt was, I don't think he was quite ready for the pass that time. Lost the ball.
John Fitzpatrick and Gary Miller moving the ball up top. Behind the cage now. Todd Stalin.
I'm really impressed with Nassau's long stick defensemen. They're coming up, they're getting sticks on their players, they're forcing the ball away, they're creating break opportunities for Nassau. Great job. That's the team defensive philosophy that they have. There's no real superstar on this team. They do a good job of team defense, and it's evident today.
Nassau just had a penalty, a push from behind on the play on the sideline there. So big opportunity for Essex. They really need to capitalize here, get a goal to get them back in the game.
In case you can hear the crowd clapping in the background. They're taking the injured player from Nassau away on the stretcher. I believe he's on his way to the hospital. It's probably, it doesn't look too serious, as I said, the injury. It's probably a bad sprain or something like that. But we wish him the best.
All right. Essex back in scoring position now. Working the ball around. There we see number 31, Brett Haas. Out behind the cage to 15, Dennis Kendall. Kendall goes up top, but ball's down just on the midfield line.
Do we have an offsides there, Bob?
The call was that the Nassau man was pushed from behind by the Essex defenseman, so the ball goes to Nassau at midfield.
Essex, in the early going, are committing some costly penalties, putting them in man-up, man-down situations. You can't do that against Nassau. It's so important. Keep your head in the game and work on your fundamentals.
Nassau now once again in scoring position. Behind the cage, Jack Herzlinger. Herzlinger ready to set something up. Comes around, looking to let go of it. Goes up front to Salerno. Salerno tries to get a shot off. Can't do it.
That was a great cut by Salerno coming to the ball, but the goalie was ready that time. It was a good shot on goal attempt. Couldn't get it in. Nassau does that so well, cutting to the middle.
Essex took a timeout. They want to regroup. Try to make sure Nassau doesn't get another goal and start to blow them out of this game.
What adjustments, if you were the Essex coach, would you make defensively, down 5 goals, and offensively as well?
Well, I don't know. With Nassau, it's just so hard. If you make an adjustment in one area and you think you've got Herzlinger shut out and Salerno starts to cook up or Muley, He may possibly look for him to go to a zone defense if he has a zone defense.
Can you explain a little bit about the zone defense? Is it like a zone defense in basketball? Or?
It would be similar to a zone defense in basketball. Typically what you do is you let the attacking team have the perimeter shots, and you pack in your defense on the inside to deny them the point-blank shots, which is really how Nassau's beaten Sanders. Sanders playing a good game. Most of the goals have been people right in his face with the ball. So I would possibly think about going to a zone defense here.
Both teams have played a tough first half so far. 10:25 remaining until halftime. Nassau up by 5 goals to score 7-2. Nassau just went off on a scoring drive. Seems to be Essex defense needs to regroup, settle down, try to get control. They need to isolate your people like Hirschlinger, John Salerno, and of course Jared Muley. Don, I'm a little surprised at how low scoring the game is. I expected a kind of up and down seesaw battle. But just over 10 minutes left to go. It's only a 7-2 game. It's still anybody's game. Early on in the game, I felt as though the teams were fairly evenly matched. When the scores were tied, 1-1, 2-2. Even when Nassau Southern jumped ahead, I felt that Essex would be coming right back. They still may. But you're in a situation, John, where you have the two best teams in the country. So you may have the best offense, but you're also against one of the best defenses. So it's kind of tough. You're absolutely right. Offense sells tickets, but defense wins championships.
Essex has gone to his own defense out front, and they're giving Nassau the perimeter. They're really packing it in. They have 3 or 4 guys in the crease there trying to protect the goalie, Sanders.
That's similar to what Nassau did against Herkimer yesterday, not allowing the likes of Kesserling and Kevin McGinley and David Donzel to score. Speaking of scores,
it didn't pay off so well. Off the stick of John Finnegan, the score up.
First half. Again, I believe that's his second or third goal of the game. Did a great job yesterday, and he's come back today. A great shot. He was well within the middle. The long stick defenseman didn't react in time. Got an easy goal.
If the zone doesn't work, maybe you pray for lightning.
Well, the clouds are starting to move in, Bob, so...
Yeah, the Essex coach maybe has a rain dancer somewhere around here.
Nassau really showing why they're number 1 in the country right now. They look to be very hungry for this national championship.
Nassau playing a tough game. Shot attempt off the stick of number 21, Gary Miller, goes out of play. Essex retains possession of the ball. I said yesterday, John, that I felt as though Nassau, regardless of who they faced in the final game, would probably come out with the win. I based that statement on watching them play Herkimer in both games, the regular season and postseason. I feel they're very fast, they're very tough, hard-hitting. They've got excellent fundamental stick skills. They're just a good all-around team. I think they're going to walk away with it today, John.
Well, the key to beating Nassau is wearing them down, and that comes from patience on offense. Herkimer yesterday was a little bit impatient offensively. They took some bad shots at bad times. What Essex needs to do is settle down, run their offense, be patient, work the ball around, find out who's open, and get the best possible shots on goal that they can. That's the only way you can beat this Nassau defense.
Essex now outside. Fred Haas, sophomore midi. Haas trying to drew a double, Nice pass, nice pick set up. Derek Allender. Allender's shot attempt went out of play.
He took a shot as he took a big hit as he took the shot, kind of threw him off balance a little bit. Good job by the defense of Nassau. I believe that was Muley. Excellent job by the long stick defense. Good save.
Comes Muley upfield. Tough game, ball coming down. Jared Muley with the ball, passes out to John Salerno.
You know, Muley, for a big guy, he's got some wheels on him. He can really move up and down the field.
Nassau now once again in scoring position. There we see number 30, Brendan Cody.
That was good work by Cody, working his way in, but couldn't get the shot to fall.
Ball down, let's see who's going to come up with it. Nassau, both yesterday and today, has been doing an excellent job with the ground balls.
They saw good tenacity by both teams. Essex eventually came up with it, but I believe we have a violation, Bob.
Yes, it was a loose ball push, and what happens with a push when the ball is on the ground is the party that was offending loses possession to the team that suffered the infraction. So Nassau gets the ball because they were pushed from behind. Essex just took another penalty for too many men on the field, which is really breakdown on the part of the coaching staff or a mix-up with one or two of the players. That's a tough penalty for them to take at this point in the game, already down 6 goals.
Well, Bob, there's a lot of confusion with the way the players run in and out. It's not like in basketball where they substitute players in via the buzzer on the game clock.
Right, it's more similar to hockey where the players come off the bench as they near the sideline where the box area is, and sometimes if you're not clear as to who's coming on for who, maybe you have 2 guys go on the field at the same time replacing 1 man, you have too many people on the field, and that's illegal.
All right, the violation went against Essex. Nassau is going to have the ball now.
All right, I've had all kinds of trouble with my microphone today, John. Not having a good day.
Technical difficulties, I tell you.
Beyond mortal control.
You know, I was surprised yesterday with all the bad weather that we had, how well the equipment held up that came from within our mobile production van. So I guess it just goes to show that good equipment should be weatherproof, as well as the people who operate it.
There was a lot of people on camera down on the sideline yesterday. My heart went out to them. It wasn't much better up here than this, but it's a pretty nice game today. I saw a shot attempt by number 3, Jack Kirchner. It went wide. However, Nassau retained possession of the ball.
Nassau's in a 3-3 here, John, and they have Herzinger up top. He usually plays behind, but they're looking for him to make a pass to one of the wingman down low for a point-blank shot.
Shot attempt by Brendan Cody went out of play.
Is this a different type of offensive strategy to keep Essex thinking of what they're going to do?
Yeah, they give him a little different look. Now they have Herzinger down in the middle. He's going to go behind the cage, and they'll set up in a 1-3-2 formation.
Ball behind the cage now. Salerno trying to work his way up front. They've got Herzlinger on the crease.
Good job by Essex clearing the ball out.
Got a ball down. Nassau right on it. There's the number 22, Sean Rooney.
Rooney doing a good job of coming up with the ball, giving it to the Baudo and Herzinger, the 2 men who like to set up the offense.
Bono behind the cage now with the ball, looking to set something up. He's quick, he's fast, he's got excellent ball handling skills.
Good pass inside the Coffee. Didn't want the shot, though. Nice save.
Brendan Cody with a shot.
Beautiful save by the Essex goalie that time.
Goalie Jeff Sanders playing a fairly good game, although he's let 8 slip by.
Well, I think that also is accountable to your long stick defenseman. Your goalie cannot do it alone. Your defenseman has to protect him within the crease area. That's so important. People who are not familiar with the game, they see a lot of goals scored. They say, oh, you know, it must be the goalie's fault, but it's a team effort. It's a team game. The long stick defensemen also have to lend in support to help out their goalie.
Ball goes out of play. Nassau gets possession now. 5:44 remaining in the half. Nassau leads by 6 goals. The score now 8-2. There we see Tom Penny brought the ball back into play for Nassau. Went out to goalie Rich Betcher.
Good pass by Muley in the Baudo. I'm really impressed with the way Nassau works the ball around. They have excellent sharp passing, good fundamental ways of catching the ball. As you said, good stick handling. They're a very sound fundamental ball club, or lacrosse team, I should say.
Shot attempt off the stick of Jared Muley. Ball went out of play.
Looks like Herzinger's got some equipment problems down there. The equipment is so much different from any other sport, Don. Is it very difficult to maintain as far as things slipping off of you or coming loose or anything like that?
Nassau now moving the ball around between Muley, between Botto, between Herzlinger. 3 of Nassau's key offensive players.
The thing with the equipment is basically your stick. The gloves and everything else, once you get those broken in, you really don't notice them too much, but it's important to keep the pocket of your stick dry and clean, you know, particularly after a game on a field like yesterday where
Exactly.
it gets wet, the leather tends to shrink, and sometimes it won't throw correctly the next day, so you want to adjust your stick, try to keep it dry, you know, put it in a nice place overnight so it dries out, and keep those throwing strings nice and accurate.
John here, he got his first taste of playing lacrosse a few weeks ago with me.
It was an experience I won't soon forget. I still don't understand how they're able to keep that ball within that net. Yeah, that's all you got to do. Not quite. I'll stick to football, just carrying the football in your arm.
Essex now moving the ball around. They're in a scoring position. Their offensive setup, working the ball around very nicely, keeping Nassau's defense working.
Great
Beautiful
save.
on the part of Metzer. Metzer, an excellent goalie.
Did a good job of planting his feet, anticipating where the ball was going to be, and getting his net up.
Nassau's clearing the ball very effectively now, too.
See who's going to come up with this loose ball.
It's going to be Essex ball because it was a pass. If that had been a shot, whoever is closest to it when it goes out of bounds gets possession.
But that does not apply on a pass, correct?
Correct. On a pass, it's whoever threw the pass loses possession of the ball.
But with the way the ball is shot and passed, is there sometimes trouble in distinguishing between which was a pass and which was a shot?
Not usually. The refs usually have a pretty good idea of whether you're shooting or passing based on where you are on the field and how you set up your feet. Sometimes for a shot, people tend to plant their feet and really try to crank it up, whereas on a pass, people will throw it on the run a little bit more.
Essex now once again in scoring position. The Nassau goalie, Rick Becher, was a first-team All-American in last year's finals. Several Herkimer players were also on first-team All-Americans. Eric Unglich, All-American attackman. John Hill in the midfield. Tommy Reisinger as a defenseman. We had several second-team All-Americans as well. Mike McGrain, Michael Mikowski in the goal.
There you see a great example of Nassau's team defense again. They rotate, they anticipate where the ball's going to be, and they react extremely well.
Nice
Good
job.
hit.
Becher once again controlled the ball inside the crease, got it outside.
That should be a flag there. And Essex will have another man-up opportunity.
These opportunities are very, as I said, the man-up, man-down opportunities are very important for both teams. If you're man down, you have to make sure you react quickly to the ball and clear the ball as often as possible. When you're man up, it's like a power play in hockey. You have to capitalize. It's your best opportunity to score.
Essex hasn't been able to produce a goal with the last two man-ups, so this is kind of a big one for them, and it could get frustrating for the man-up unit if they don't produce a goal right here.
Since the first two goals, Essex has been extremely quiet. They haven't, not only has Nassau played good defense, but Essex hasn't been able to get very clear shots off.
Yeah, Essex offense seems to be frustrated at this point in the game. They need one of their big guns, maybe Travis Boone or somebody to make a play.
Oh! Becher let one just slide by. That came off the stick.
Those type of goals give you nightmares, Don.
That came off the stick of Joe DiNenna.
Good job by DiNenna. He didn't get all of it on the shot that he wanted, but it slipped by the goalie and kind of rolled into the goal. That's got to frustrate coaches and especially goalies.
Essex, I think they needed a goal to get back into it, get their momentum back up. I imagine they were kind of frustrated. The score now 8-3. 2:40 remaining in the first half. We have a lot coming up for you at halftime, so make sure you stay with us. Right now, we take you to center field for the face-off. Gerard Muley facing off for Nassau. Played a great game yesterday in the face-off capacity. Gave Joe Borges from Herkimer quite a run for his money, although Borges a great face-off man in his own right.
Nassau did a good job of using a different look on the face-off minis. They used, I believe, 3 or 4 different face-off minis, and they all did a good job.
That's a good idea if you have 2 or 3 guys who are good and they have different styles. Maybe maybe Ford just gets used to seeing a man with a real power move, and all of a sudden you come with a man who has more of a finesse technique, and it could throw the other face-off man off. Nassau today is starting to dominate the face-offs. Early on it was about even, but they've won the last 4 or 5.
They're starting to dominate both ends of the field, especially as far as their long stick play and setting up their offense. Near miss that time. That was 23, Ken DeMarinis. Good shot on goal attempt, but was wide of the goal.
Nassau now brings the ball back into play. John Salerno with the ball now, passes off to number 26, John Schaefer. Salerno trying to fight off G. Brown.
Good patience by the Nassau offense, taking their time. They have the lead, run some time off the clock, make sure they set up for the best possible shot. Essex seems to be really slow in reacting to the ground ball situations.
Nassau comes up with a loose ball once again. Seems to be one of their specialties, so to speak. Ken DeMarinis with the ball now. Oh, great play by Sanders to knock it out of his stick.
Battle had a wide open shot. There was nobody there. He could have had an easy goal.
Salerno comes up with a loose ball. Tries to go behind the cage to Herzlinger. Herzlinger can't get a hold of it. Goalie Sanders gets it. Essex is starting to slow down at the midfield. They're really not running the fast break like they did early in the game.
They're not. They seem to be tiring a little bit, and they're not reacting quickly at all, and Nassau's been able to capitalize on that. They're going to have to get a little bit sharper, react a lot quicker, especially on the ground ball situations.
Timeout called by Nassau. 36 seconds remaining in the first half. The score, Nassau 8, Essex 3.
I'd like to remind everybody, coming up at halftime, we have some excellent things to show you. We have a little piece on how Herkimer was able to host the national championship, a little bit about the NJCAA itself. Also, we have Mike Brown will be roving the sidelines as he does so well, getting interviews. Hopefully, maybe he can get his parents back on. That was a fun interview. And we'll also be showing highlight tapes of some of the teams that are participating here in the National Junior College Lacrosse Championship. This being the championship game, of course. The winner gets all the marbles, Don.
I'd like to take this time also, John, to remind our viewers that both the Herkimer-Nassau game and today's championship game are available on videotape. Now, you can obtain one of these by contacting the TV department, care of Mr. Champeau, right here at Herkimer County Community.
We have a brief break in the action. There you see some of the officials getting ready after this timeout. They are getting ready, and there it is right there. We wanted to set that up for you. That is our what we call a cherry picker in broadcaster terms. It is where our goal line camera is. It's camera 3, and one of our teachers, Dennis Wise, is operating the camera. All of that is made possible, again, by Paragon Cable 10, the station that you are viewing this game, making it possible for you to view the NJCAA Lacrosse Championships. Back up to you, Dan. There he is waving. Back to you, Don and John.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, Mike. Taking you back now to game action. Nassau once again in a scoring position. There we see with the ball number 20, Kevin Botto. Botto, a captain, excellent player. Essex comes up with a loose ball, though. And number 32, Travis Boone on a run with it.
Good job once again by the Nassau goalie.
The ball goes out of play. Nassau gets possession, and that's the end of the first half. So the score 8-3. Nassau with a nice 6-goal lead. Guys, tell me what you think about the first half. Well, I tell you, it was a close game early, and then Nassau started pulling away. That's the sort of thing they do to everybody. You think you can run with them, do a lot of things, and they're just such a versatile team that whatever you give them, they capitalize on.
Coach, thanks for joining us real quick. You're down by 3, or 5, excuse me. Going into the second half, what will you try to do? Will you have to alter your game to try and catch back up?
Yeah, we're going to slow the ball down a little bit on offense. We rush the ball too much. We've got a lot of people out of position because we've got a lot of injuries, and we're doing this with mirrors. Let me tell you, we've got a lot of people on attack that aren't with us today, so we've got to try and adjust people, and we're going to slow the ball down and play more zone defense and hope to get back in the game.
One more quick question. What has been, you believe, one of your weak points today?
We haven't been able to slow the ball down on offense. We're rushing the ball too much. It's a big game. Our kids are excited about playing, and they're just rushing the ball too much. We slow the ball down on offense, and we'll be all right.
Coach, thank you, and congratulations on making it to the final. Good luck second half.
Thanks.
There you have it from Coach Tim Pulse of the Essex team. Back to you, Don and John.
Nassau also did a good job of showing a couple different looks offensively. They used Herzinger behind the net, and they also used him in front of the net. And that was good in mixing up their offense and giving them a different look.
We started out with Essex on a man-up opportunity. That's why we didn't have a face-off. And they got a shot off. Ball's behind right now for Essex. Ball comes up front to Travis Boone. Boone taking his time, working behind the cage.
That's what Coach Poles wanted.
Boone
Patience
makes
on
the
offense.
move on Muley. A nice underhand shot, slid it right past goalie Jim Murray.
Boone did a good job by, he did what Jack Herzinger usually does, lulling you to sleep and then making that quick move towards the goal. Excellent shot, left his feet, whipped it behind, good shot.
The score now 8-4. I imagine Essex is certainly happy on the way they've started off the second half. They're 4 goals down, could still go either way, although I'm going to have to say that I think Nassau is going to walk away with it this year, guys. They're playing an awful tough game. Well, hopefully if you're the Essex coach, Jim Murray is cold in the goal, and you just scored the first shot on him. Maybe you can start playing a little mind game with Mr. Murray, get him frustrated.
Start going right at him. Essex is not out of this game. If they can establish a couple of goals early on, they're right back in it. They're only 4 goals down. This game could change quickly.
Lacrosse is a game of runs, 2-3 goals at a time by either team.
What a shot! Incredible shot.
Beautiful shot on the part of Kevin Votto.
That was Jack Herzinger. Check
I'm
that.
sorry, Jack Herzlinger.
An excellent job. That's what they did yesterday against Herkimer. Every time Herkimer started to become close, Nassau turned up their offense a few notches, got some more goals, and kind of put it out of reach. That may be what they're looking to do right here. Legal procedure, I believe, against Essex.
That was Essex lined up in the neutral zone. There's an area of the field there. The face-off men can't get their stick in there, and the Essex face-off man had his stick in the neutral zone, so it's Nassau ball.
Surprisingly, you don't see that call too often.
Well, this year there's a rule change, and the referee puts the ball on the ground, and he actually stands there and watches to see that they're not in the neutral zone. In years past, it was more common when they had their sticks down, and then the ref would put the ball in between the 2 sticks.
Good moves by Botto. Good pass. Couldn't get the shot in.
Loose ball down inside the crease.
Tried to get it to Finnegan. Good idea.
Goalie Jeff Sanders with it. Votto with his stick down.
Good ball movement by Essex. They have to be patient, as I said.
Essex on a fast break.
Good shot.
Good. Fred Haas. The score now 9-5. 13:22 remaining in the 3rd period. So Essex has come on strong.
They saw a good break by Essex that time, moving the ball extremely well up the field. Boone worked his way up the field, found Fred Haas, open for the shot, and just a good job of cutting and ball movement by the Essex team. Essex needs to come up with this face-off.
The ball's still down. Both teams fighting to get to it. Looks like it came up in favor of Nassau. Nassau player on the move now, number 23, Ken DeMarinis.
Good wheels by DeMarinis, moving the ball, setting up the offense. Good job.
DeMarinis on his way off, makes way for Sean Rooney and for Brendan Cody. Cody, a player to watch for.
Good fight for the loose ball here. Good job by the long stick defenseman for Essex.
Herzlinger and Finnegan fighting behind the cage, trying to get a hold of the ball. Essex comes up with a ground ball. Long pass down to Fred Gerhardt.
Nassau showing a lot of their, utilizing a lot of their size and strength with coming up with the ground ball situations and working the ball up the field to set up their offense. Let's check the penalty.
Got a slashing penalty on Essex. No, it's on Nassau. It's on Cody.
Cody called with the slashing penalty. This is a good break opportunity for Essex now.
Get another goal. Get down 3, right back in the game.
Despite, as I said, despite the way Nassau has been able to control both ends of the field, Essex is only down 4 goals. I think that's a good sign for this Essex team.
Essex now working the ball around. Essex needs to score.
It's a good shot attempt that time.
Ball goes out of play.
Gary Miller tried to sneak one by, but it was wide of the goal. But I like the way they're going right at the new goalie. He's fresh. He hasn't been in yet today. They're using him for the second half. I like the way they're going right at him.
Pass up front, picked off by defenseman Pat Blair. He dishes off to Muley. Muley goes behind the cage to goalie Jim Murray.
Oh, he took a pop. If Essex can come up with it, they got an easy shot on goal coming
Got
up.
a ball down, Murray comes up with it.
An excellent job.
Inside the crease to Tom Cunning. Cunning back off to Kyle Kernan. Kernan, a defensive captain. Nassau's got to get the ball up front. They're playing deep in Essex territory. Ball crosses the midfield line. Pass to Steve Coffey.
Good job by the long stick defenseman for Nassau defending the crease.
Ball down. Essex comes up with it.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Gary Miller.
Off the stick of
Gary Miller.
Gary Miller. The score now 9-6. 10:52 remaining in the third period.
Can't give Miller that much room to shoot it. He had a lot of time to look, find the opening, and he's got the kind of shot that really goes too fast for a goalie to save at that kind of range.
Outstanding job that time by working his way inside and getting the shot in.
Essex now only within 3 goals of Nassau. Come on, boys! Game could still go either way. Muley facing off once again for Nassau.
Essex needs to keep up the momentum. They got to come up with this face-off. Good job by Nassau, being patient, setting up that offense. I think that's a great quality of their offense is their patience. They know they don't have to rush. They have good shooters. All they have to do is get them the ball in good position.
Brendan Cody working the ball out to Jack Herslinger. Herslinger out in front of the cage. Pass back to Steve Coffey. Coffey back to Herslinger. Herslinger goes behind the cage to John Salerno. Salerno up to Sean Rooney.
Good defense by Essex, defending the crease area, but also, as I said, good ball movement by Nassau.
Herslinger looking to set up a pick. Got a loose ball.
Still going out there. Salerno comes up with it. Anytime that your team can control the ball for this long, they've controlled it for almost a minute now, that's got to be a good sign for your offense. You're usually going to score. Because what happens is the defense near the crease area, they tire out, and you're able to get goals by.
The defense in this situation has to be patient, communicate, a lot of talking, make sure there's no breakdowns like there just was.
Jeff Sanders had a tough time keeping that ball out of the cage.
Made one nice save, but the rebound went right out to
Sean Rooney. Salerno had the original shot. Rooney was just in the right place at the right time, put the ball in.
The score now 10-6, 9:20 remaining in the third period. Nassau playing an outstanding game all around. Essex, of course, came back in the second period. They came back strong. They scored a few goals. They need to keep that momentum up. Coming up with a face-off for Nassau, Brendan Cody. Cody on his way downfield.
That's a sign of a good team, Don. Whenever the other team starts to come back a little bit, you turn up your offense and your intensity a few notches.
Ball pass to Muley. Muley out to Colin Donovan.
Oh, good save by the goalie that time.
Nice shot attempt, but a great save on the part of Sanders. Essex now with possession of the ball. Travis Boone.
I think we're going to have a slash here.
Picked off by Colin Donovan.
I believe we're going to have a slash against Nassau.
Not a good place to take that kind of penalty. Boone wasn't a threat to score. He's not even over the midfield, and it was really an unnecessary slash. Another chance for Essex to get back in the game.
Is that kind of like a frustration foul in basketball?
It could be maybe just trying to do a little too much on defense there, trying to make something happen and taking the unnecessary penalty.
Once again, I'd like to take this time to remind you that videotape of both the Nassau-Herkimer game yesterday and today's championship game are available for $25. Contact Mr. Shampo at the radio television office here at Herkimer County Community College.
Derek Allender, as you saw, great shot.
They're pulling Murray out of the game, going back with Betcher. This is the first time they've ever had to pull Murray out of the second half. They usually go with just Betcher in the first half and Murray in the second, so Nassau may be panicking a little bit here.
Betcher,
see what happens.
first team All-American last year.
As I said, you have to keep the intensity up. When you see they win the face-off, they got another break opportunity. They can only go down by 2 goals if they can convert here.
Boone's going to look to isolate.
We have a good one-on-one player, Bob. Are there clear-out plays you can run to let him utilize his one-on-one ability?
Right here, what you see is they're packing everybody else down low, and Boone's going to make this man think about it for a little while and maybe try to take advantage of him right here.
Boone works his way outside. Shot attempt, no good. Blocked by Rich Betcher.
Great save.
Ball goes out of play.
There you saw a good illustration of packing, Nassau packing their defense within the crease and protecting their goalie. A good job.
They feel that Betcher's going to make the save on the outside shot, and they just don't want to give up a rebound there. So they pack the defense in tight and let Essex take the outside shot all day.
That's their team defensive philosophy that's worked so well for them. That's got them to be the #1 team in the nation. Good fight for the loose ball by both teams. Let's see who comes up with it. Boone's got a good opportunity for a shot here, but he wants to set it up. Smart play. Be patient. You got a lot of time.
Travis Boone loses the ball. Fight for the ground ball. Essex comes up with it. That was number 21, Gary Miller. Miller now on a run, trying to shake his defenseman.
Oh, great save once again.
Nice shot, but he can't get it by Rich Betcher. Betcher, great goalie. Oh, Travis Boone managed to get one in. Nice righty underhand shot. The score now.
Boone used his defenseman there, Lou Madura, the Nassau defenseman. He used him as a screen, so Betcher really didn't see the shot. He put an underhand shot between Betcher's legs so that Drew Madura's legs, so that Betcher couldn't see it till the last minute.
Now this goal changes things a little bit. Instead of being down 4 goals, you're only down 2. Now if you're Nassau, you have to start to make adjustments.
And score now 10-8, 6:48 remaining in the third period.
This is usually where Nassau answers back with a goal. Let's see if they can do it here. Great save by the goalie for Essex.
Jeff Sanders, outstanding save. Nice shot, though, on the part of Muley.
Here's a great opportunity for Essex now. They can only go down by 1 goal. Oh, excellent play by the long stick defenseman. Tripping the player up and coming up with the ball.
Kyle Kernan, defensive captain, takes it down.
He almost tripped
it. Nassau retains possession of the ball.
He tripped, and as he tripped, he almost bobbled the ball into the goal. The goalie was a little bit slow reacting and almost gave up one.
Nassau wants to hold the ball for a minute or 2 here, settle everything down, and keep Essex out of that running game that we've seen for the last couple of minutes.
Essex is starting to get a little bit momentum now. The players are cheering down on the sidelines. The tide may turn here with another goal by Essex. As I said, though, this is usually where Nassau answers back. Not that time.
Another shot attempt goes out of the play off the
stick of Ken Demarinis.
I believe that's Mulet.